Hello everyone, my name is Laia Olivé and I'm going to explain to you my article which is called How to Improve the Development of English Language with the Help of Music. Here is a brief index which I'm gonna tell you the points that I'm going to explain so you can follow along all the presentation. First of all, I'm going to explain you the definition of the two main topics of this project. Also, I'm going to tell you the main benefits of music in education, how to implement music with English language, also the relationship between music and memory, the music rhythm intelligence, which is related with the multiple intelligence, and what does music to benefit students. Also, I'm going to tell you a conclusion, like summing up all the project. Here I put an inspired quote that I thought it would be nice to put and for you to know, and it's education is not preparation for life, education is life itself. And as a future teacher, I think that it is super important to know, and also we have to love teaching and also to learning, so I thought it would be nice to just share because I love it. Also, okay, the definition. First, we have the definition of music, which according to Oxford Dictionary, it's the art of combining vocal or instrumental sounds to produce beauty of form, harmony, and expressions of emotion. And also the definition of education, which is the other important topic, which is a process of teaching, training, and learning, especially in schools, colleges, or universities, to improve knowledge and develop skills. Okay, the next point is the main benefits of music, and the main benefits are math skills and logical skills, also comprehension skills, which children have to pay attention to music in order to understand it and to comprehend it. So comprehension skills, also listening, because they have to listen careful about what the song is saying to follow along and also to understand, and this is going to serve them for the future because they have to listen to other native people talking this language, and so they have to know how to listen carefully. Also, speaking, when a song is playing, you're not only enjoying it, your brain unconsciously is taking these words and putting it in your brain. So when you speak, these words like just come out of your mouth, as I'm doing, and this is what music does. Also, vocabulary, and teachers can use different kind of songs depending on what they want to teach. If they want to teach animals or maybe planets or food or whatever, they can choose different type of songs with certain vocabulary to teach the children. Also, it improves memory. The repetition of these songs makes the easier to memorize and to sing, obviously. And lastly, it helps to improve pronunciation, and you have to know how to choose the song you want to put to the children, because there are songs that maybe you have heard them all your life, and for you maybe it would be like amazing for them to know, but you have to be careful choosing them, and you have to make sure the pronunciation is good and the values that transmit in the education is good, so they learn more. And the pronunciation, you are the teacher have to be good pronunciation because you are the reference for them, and also the other one who has this importance is music. Also, music and memory. I think it's a great method. I think, and according to the articles I read, it's also a great method to dominate languages, since it's like memory, it's the cognitive part of the brain unconsciously takes all these songs and incorporate it to the brain. So as I said before, you can talk and words come out. Also to conversate, because as I was saying, it's easier to just incorporate these words and just say it, and so conversation. And it's also children memory power. As a teachers, we have to make sure children can learn as much as possible because they're like sponges. Their brain has a super huge capacity, so we have to make sure they learn the most and with the easier techniques of methods, and this one is one of them. Okay, I thought when I read this, it was super interesting because you've never realized how you learn songs. You just learn it. And this is the method of how to learn songs or teach. In this case, the first step is to put the song in the classroom, like in the background, and you just don't tell children, and they're gonna listen some music, like low. And these words, if they're listening over and over and over and over, these words is going to incorporate in their brain, as I said before. The setting over and over and over and over, these words is going to incorporate in their brain, as I said before. The second step is make them sing the chorus, meanwhile the teacher sings the verse. The third step is the teacher is going to sing with the record playing, and the teacher have to jump whenever they feel comfortable when the teacher is singing. The fourth step is create a line poster in order to create a song chart. Then the fifth step is write down the verses of the song so they can remember it easier. You can put this into the blackboard, into the wall, so they can read it, and when they're singing it, they just feel more comfortable. The sixth step is the teacher is going to teach one phrase at a time, and when the children are ready, their teacher will combine these phrases. To remember a song, they have to remember phrase by phrase, or maybe you just work in blocks. You just like take 4 phrases and they have to learn them, and when they're ready to pass to the next block, then you can combine them. And the seventh step is when they know all the lyrics of the song, they're ready to learn the moves of the dance, they're finally ready to sing. That's if you want to combine it with the dance, which is also a great idea because you incorporate the kinesthetic intelligence. So it would be nice because some children like learn by moving, and this is the process of how to teach songs. Okay, now I'm going to study a study. But before, I'm going to put you some context. This study was directed for Spanish speaker students. This was 2 school years. It had been observing this experiment 2 school years, and where in the classrooms they divide these children into different classrooms. Vale, this study or this experiment was made by the San Diego State University, and the first fall is divide the students into 2 classes. In one class, they were applying like the music methodology, and they were explaining concepts using music, and in the other one, they were not. They just explain it like the way of the normal way. The second step, it's always all the concepts were the same. The teachers at the end learn the same things, but finally the third step, they come out that the children who learn the concepts of music were more fluent in English than the ones who don't. So this it's a study that says that indeed music helps with English language learning. What does music do benefit students? There's the Mozart effect, which is that if you play Mozart songs to children since they're little, they're most probably to have a higher IQ and also to have a better development. Also, music contains multi-layered patterns of rhythm, sounds, linguistic meanings, and emotional content that are functional simultaneously, so that helps as well. And also the cognitive part, that music have a great impact in this brain function. The conclusions that I have from this article is that music has a huge influence in education field, and it must be used for the development in English language learning and in all the subjects, because it's really super important and super useful. Teachers should investigate about this, or should at least know this technique and this method to implement it, because it's super helpful. And lastly, music makes learning easier and funnier, and at the end, this is what we want, children to have fun meanwhile they're learning concepts. So I think this is a great way. Thanks for your attention, and I hope you have learned something.